Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
Since we don't live in our culture no more, we say what we want to say, do what we want to say. We tear our men down and then wonder why they don't make good husbands and fathers.
This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store, The Officer Tatum Store. Make sure you get the merch link in the description section. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pay attention to the banner. If you want your stuff before Christmas, we'll get it to you before Christmas. You gotta order it today. The numbers are at the top of this screen. You put in Santa 2022, you'll get 30% off all of our Christmas items. And if you look at the dates, you get 3-day shipping, you get 2-day shipping or overnight shipping. If you choose those options, the dates or above, you can get your merch on those days. Let's go down and look at a couple of the merch items. We got the Biden the Grinch. We got America hoodies. We got Godfident hoodies, which is my favorite, to be honest. We got Awake Not Woke. We still got some of the deranged Joe Biden stuff. We got all kinds of new stuff that's out. All the hats, the hat that I got on right now, all of those things, you can get them at the Officer Tatum Store. If you order it, we have shipping options. Take advantage of those options today. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I love it when people tell the truth. It's almost like a superpower of mine that I have. And other people also can possess that superpower if they put God first and they're reasonable. I think they can have the superpower of telling the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help them God. I don't really know these people that much. Maybe I should know who these people are, but it's irrelevant. This woman told the truth more so than I've ever heard from a woman in my life about the importance of a father and his children. There was a lady before this, and you're going to hear this and it's going to blow your socks off, but there was a lady before this that showed the statistical data of fatherless homes and how the propensity for children to go down a path of destruction in fatherless homes are at a high rate. Then she put in there the chances of a family with a father, mean mother and father, and the chances of a child's success with a father alone are congruent. Meaning that it's better for a single parent to be fathered than to have a single mother. Now, this right here is on another level, speaking specifically to the black community. Things that I say all the time. You call me an Uncle Tom bootlegging, sellout, you working for the white man, chucking and jiving, Uncle Ruckus. I call all those things, but I'm going to let her say what I've been saying because you might listen to her. Roll the clip.
This is why in our culture as black people, when the boys turn a certain age, the men come and get him and take him away from the mother because she can emotionally manipulate him. But since we don't live in our culture no more, we say what we want to say, do what we want to say. We tear our men down and then wonder why they don't make good husbands and fathers. Mothers destroy sons. His mother can speak to him in certain ways that destroy him in ways that can never be repaired.
She only needed 20 seconds. Now, let me say this because I know somebody out there, I'm not talking about you, you're a perfect mother. I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about somebody on somebody else's live stream. What I'm saying is that people forget how important fathers are. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I know when I look in my son's eyes that he responds to me differently than anybody else in the world. My child responds to me differently. I remember when my father looked me in the eye and how I felt about my father in a way in which is different than anybody else in the world. I remember my father didn't have to say anything to me, but just his mannerisms and how he carried himself and how I saw myself in him was an impact that cannot be replicated. I don't know why in our society today we cannot see that impact. We got the statistical data that shows when young men don't have their father in their lives, it's a mess. But also there's things about women that people don't want to be honest about that destroys young men. And sometimes it's conscious and sometimes it's subconscious. You cannot raise a man coddling him like he's still a little boy. Men understand that a young man is not my little boy anymore, and that I have to now raise him to be a man. How can I do that? Because I know what it's like to be a man. I'm not reading a book. I'm not telling you what I heard. I know what it's like to be a man. And only a man who knows what it's like to be a man can raise a man. But in this society of woke, they try to tell you men and women are the same. Men and women are equal. We are equal in worth. We're not equal in application. Men have a specific purpose that women cannot do. And women have a specific purpose and things that they do that men can't do. And when it comes to young men, when it comes to boys, only a father can raise him to become a man. Now, if your dad if he a loser and he's in prison, of course, that's an exception to the rule. But I'm saying if the boy has a father, women should humble themselves and say, I need to pass this off to his father so that because I love him enough that I want him to become a good man. I should pass this responsibility. I've done my part. I should pass this responsibility to his father. Why? Because he listens to his father. He don't listen to me. He obeys his father. He gives me a headache. I can't control him. I have to call his daddy on the phone because he will listen to his father on the phone 1,000 miles away. Humble yourself and realize that you have to do what's best for your child. It ain't about you. It ain't about your motives. It ain't about your feelings. It ain't about embarrassment. It's about doing what's best for your child so he can be a good man one day. I'm glad that that woman understood that. And if women would talk to other women and keep it real with them, we'll see a bigger, a more improved change in young men in this world. Now, I said enough. Go share this with somebody you know that you know to bless them. Like and subscribe to the channel. Get the merch. Get it before Christmas. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.